Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome. My name's Tristan Mortlock, this is Captain's vlog. It is middle of September now, well 11th September, 12th September. We're in Capri. I got a lot of stick.
Two generators online, all breakers up, ready to start.
Copy that, Slav, thank you. So last video, a lot of the Italian viewers were triggered by the way I was saying Capri. I was saying Capri. I've never seen so many comments about a mispronunciation. But it's how the English say Capri, it's how we say it. And I'll continue calling it Capri, 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 just to irritate you. Anyway, we are back here in Capri. So it's quite a tight berth. We've got a vessel pressing fenders on our port side and a vessel pressing fenders on our starboard side. We'll go outside, show you. As you can see, very tight berth there. And as we come forward, we haven't got much room in front of us. We've got this vessel here, but the risk that we have is, you can see the ground line of this vessel on our port side goes in front of us, and we also got to be careful of this ground line as well. You see they both come almost in front of us, so we've got to go out pretty much straight towards that dock and then swing the stern in. So it'll be an interesting maneuver. It's nice and calm. Fortunately, there's no wind, so take it nice and slow. We should be okay. I'll take it out from the port side wing station. I'll have Slav, the engineer, on the bow, and then Jason and Andre on the stern. So yeah, quite a tricky maneuver. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. You can see how we do it. I'll put this camera on my head on the head strap, so you can see from my perspective what it's like to leave an extremely tight berth. I mean, you can see the vessels, how tight it is inside here, and the little space we have, the very little space we have in front of us as well. Thank you. Just taking command here, controls, bow thruster, and then to the changeover on the steering. It's got steering pumps number 1 and 2 on. Change that over. Copy, thank you for that. We clear for propulsion checks on the stern.
All clear.
Okay, propulsion is good. All crew, for our departure, we may need hand on decks with fenders, please. Marina di Capri, motor yacht AWOL, AWOL.
Yes, master.
Yes, very good morning, Marina, motor yacht AWOL. We are ready for our departure. Just requesting your permission and some dock assistance.
Yes, we are ready for you, master.
Okay, so dock assistance, Jay should be on its way. Okay, copy. You can release the spring lines.
We've got our stern lines on shackles. Do you mind if we release those?
Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, Slav, you can release the bow line.
All lines on board, all lines on board.
Okay, Jay, if you give me my eyes on the starboard side, please.
Copy. We're rubbing fenders at the moment.
Yeah, we're also rubbing fenders on port side. So just putting the fenders, because we're very close here, we don't want the fenders to get all caught up with each other. So just lift them all over. And you see the crew on the vessel on port side is doing the same. I've got some of my crew on the starboard side with fenders. And you can see they're just making sure they're not getting tangled up as we come out. So the key here really is, when you're in a very tight berth like this and there's no wind, is take your time. Take your time and come out as straight as possible. So I've got the rudders straight and I'm not leaving the engines in gear. So it's not in ahead, so I'm probably putting it in ahead for about half a second at a time, allowing the movement to pull us out. The reason I want to do that and not come out quick is, you know, we don't want to cause any damage, we don't get fenders get caught, we don't want to scrape any paint. Nice and slow does it. I'm trying to keep the vessel as straight coming out as possible. I don't want the stern coming to port or to starboard. I want to come out straight. Once I've cleared the ground lines on both the vessels on my port and starboard side, then I'll start swinging the bow around and bring the stern around.
Touching fenders now, starboard quarter.
So you can see the crew members on this boat are doing monitoring as well. He's standing by with another fender just in case we get pushed towards him, whether it be bouncing off another fender or gusts of wind. So as you see now, that crew member on the vessel port side is going to put the fender out just as a precaution, and still coming out straight. I've still not started turning. I'm coming out straight until I've cleared the berth. So I'm going straight towards the dock, straight ahead of us.
2 meters starboard quarter.
And the gentleman on the rib is the dock master. So you can see the risk here if you look at these ground lines coming into the water. So what you want to try and avoid is to have those ground lines caught in your stabilizers, in the shafts, in the props, in the rudders. So Jason's just instructed that the vessel on the starboard side is cleared, ground lines are steered.
Start turning.
Ground lines are cleared, so we can start bringing the bow round and the stern towards. So basically stern towards the starboard side, bow towards the port. Again, nice and slow. Good communication is key to a successful dockage or a successful departure.
All clear at stern as well, Tris.
If it was a very windy day, this would be a very different maneuver. Coming out now nice and slow. So this position now, what I'm doing, I've disengaged port engine astern and slowly on the bow thruster to port to help swing the bow around, so we can come out nice and straight out of this little channel here. At the end of the day, you know, if you go nice and slow, if you do knock anything or you do collide with anything, you rather do it at a slow speed than panic and accelerate hard, you know, head or astern and cause more damage. Also, while you're going slow, you have more time to think about your next step, your next maneuver, how you want to position the vessel, what other vessels are doing around you is very important, because they might not have the same skill set as you do when maneuvering. So now we put up straight and we're out the berth now. This vessel's overtaking us and we are now coming out. So all pretty, you can see it's all very calm, there's no shouting, it's all very calm, talking to each other, nice and slow. Use the fenders. Fenders are very important. Having the fenders at the correct height is important. Don't be afraid to use them. The amount of people I see trying to push off with their hands and arms, it's insane. The fenders are there for a reason. The fenders are a lot stronger than you are pushing off, and you're not going to injure yourself if you're using fenders as well. If you're pushing off and you get your arm caught between two boats, it's trouble. Cool guys, so that was our exit out of Capri. Hope you enjoyed the video. Very tight berth, so as you can see, what's critical in these situations is good communication with Jason and myself. There was very little wind, so nice and slow. Good communication with the other boats as well. Luckily you saw the vessel on our port side drop their starboard ground line, and the vessel on our starboard side dropped their port ground line, which made our maneuver a lot easier. But as you can see, it's very tight, so nice and slow is pro, as they like to say. Guys, really hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you next time. See you and ciao.